Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, where I come to you from Windfall Island at night, obviously, which, based on my past history, may make you guys think that we're about to go visit Linzo for another legendary pictograph, but the joke's on you. I've got a camera full of them. Originally, I was going to go to Linzo on each phase of the moon and show you which pictograph corresponds to which phase of the moon. But I decided that would be a lot of skipping forward with the Song of Passing, so instead, I figured it would be just as easy to tell you. Now, that being said, Fado here can be bought for 150 rupees on the waxing crescent moon. Laruto can be bought on the night of the first quarter. Daphne's No Hansen Hyrule can be bought on the waxing gibbous. Ganondorf can be bought on the full moon. We already got him, but I wanted to show him off again. The Great Fairy can be bought on the waning gibbous. Jaboon we bought on the last quarter. And the Queen of Fairies can be bought on the waning crescent. Now, Valoo is not a legendary pictograph. You can actually go pick him up at any time by just sailing away from Dragon Roost Island a ways and then zooming way in on Valoo up at the top. So he's not that hard to get. So the only legendary pictograph, it turns out, is Jaboon. Since I'm about to go straight and turn these in, let's go ahead and erase this one because we already have it. And this one because we already have it. And with that being done, let's head straight for the Great Forest Haven. That's it. Great Tree Haven? No, Great Forest Haven. We want to turn these in, and I'm actually going to show you guys a bunch of figurines because I've been quite productive between episodes. Forest Haven, there we go. Alright, so first, I'm going to turn all of these in, so bear with me a moment, because then I do want to skip forward in time 24 hours just so that we have all of the figurines ready to show off. But I have basically completed as much as I can of several galleries now. There are a couple of galleries that are going to have to wait until the post-game, but pretty much every other gallery we can do is done. At least when I turn in these pictographs. Alright, have this one. Blah 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 blah. Yes, you're very inspired. Hurrah. You'll sculpt it tomorrow. Alright, take this one next. So while I'm going through and I'm discussing this, I'm not going to be able to fill out Dragon Roost Island until my New Game Plus, because I need figurines of Zephos and Cyclos, and I need figurines of that one Rito that apparently disappears from the game. Don't know why. So those two at least I'm going to have to wait until the next game to be able to fill in, which should not be too hard. The other gallery that I'm gonna have to wait on is the Great Sea. I wanted to show you another, pictograph. That being because most of the figures left on the Great Sea that we're not gonna be able to get, at least half of that gallery is Tetra and her pirates. And you need a pictograph of Tetra to get all of her pirates, and then there's maybe one or two bosses in the boss gallery that I'm not gonna have another opportunity. Actually, I think it's just one. I think I'm gonna be missing the Helmarok King from the boss gallery, and that is the one boss that I can think of that you only have one chance to get that we haven't gotten. So that's not going to be filled in yet either. But the good news is if we don't miss any more pictographs, and I'm going to try very hard not to, pretty much everything that we're going to have to get could be considered early game. really early game, so it should not be too hard to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and show off some of these figurines that I have gotten. And also probably a little bit of spoilers now that I think about it. There's the fairy. Oh! I thought the great fairy... What? Oh, right. You have to talk to him so he can tell you that he did the work. Otherwise, the figurines won't show up. Alright, tell me about your work. Yeah. Alright, go in the door, you're completely overcome. You put them everywhere, they're probably not organized at all. Alright, now if we go in here... Should be fuller. There we go. There's the fairy. There's the great fairy. There's the fairy queen. I've also been working on, you know, there's the traders. What does this dude again? I don't think we've seen him. In fact, I don't remember taking a picture of him at all. Because we haven't been to the boating course. And I think that was empty. I think I just got a figurine for free. Okay, well, I was going to go to the boating course to take a picture of him, and I probably still will go to the boating course, but that was kind of weird. At least in here, though. The Kokiri Gallery is complete. Or the Forest Haven Gallery, look at this. There's all the Koroks. There's the sculptor, there's the fanboy. Can I just say, the Great Deku Tree looks ridiculous. Look at that. That is so dumb. So very, very dumb. I love it. I have completed the enemies figurines while you weren't watching me, and I was kind of bored last night and I didn't feel like recording, so it's like, you know, I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna do all these figurines. Okay, this is the Rito Gallery. This is the podium that weird Rito that is missing halfway through the game goes on. And then back here, this is the podium for Cyclos and his brother. But everyone else is here. Everyone else, look at that. Pretty much full. Just those two figurines that we missed, and one that we really have no reason to. Nobody can explain why he's not in the game at this point. But it should not be hard to go get him in my New Game Plus. You do carry over your figurines to the New Game Plus, of course. It would be really bad design if you didn't. In here, this is the enemies gallery. Yes, look at this. Every minor enemy in the game is present. Look at all that. So cool. So cool. And then if we go into the mini boss gallery, right over here, this is one that we're going to work on as we go. Mostly spoilers in Ganon's Tower is one we're going to get the opportunity to take some of these that we missed. The only one that we're not going to be able to get that I looked at is going to be the Helmarock King. Everyone else, we should have another opportunity to get. And the only thing that I really need to remember to do is take a picture of a silver Dark Nut, which should not be too difficult. But other than that, we're essentially done with enemy figurines until we go through Ganon's Tower. I'm gonna go back here in the Great Sea. There is one or two figurines that we still need to get in here. You can see that I got Tingle and his brothers. I did not talk to them, I just went to the island, took their picture and left, so you didn't miss anything. And there is a missing podium right here. Now this is for the fourth Tingle brother. You do not actually need this to complete the gallery, but we're going to get it anyway because I found out how. In fact, we're going to have to do a nice little episode dedicated to it, I think. But there's Daphne's Hyrule, and Princess Zelda comes as a set with him. There's the Salvagers. What is this guy's name? Salvatore. I probably should have read that. Let's go through and read it again, just because I did pull it up. Salvatore, Windfall Island, talent drawing pictures. Long ago, Salvatore hoped to be a famous painter, but that dream didn't last long. He eventually returned to his hometown and came up with his current business plan. It's been a huge success, allowing him to purchase his own island, where he has opened up the second store in what he hopes will become a huge chain. He's now busy trying to think up that one idea that will spark his next big endeavor. But yeah, I did not get a picture of you. Where did you come from? What is your secret? There's the Goron Traders. This is the Queen of Fairies, which looks even weirder in figurine form. Queen of Fairies, birthplace, Fairy Island, talent, empowering arrows with fire and ice. She appears to be but a child, but she is much greater and more powerful than the great fairies. She will grant Link the power to add fire and ice to his arrows. And she creeps me the hell out. We're getting out of here. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. The galleries are, for all intents and purposes, getting really close to being done. We just need, like I said, to take a picture of a Dark Nut. We're gonna get Tingle's brother, and then pretty much we're just taking pictures of things in Ganon's tower, which is really cool. So, that being done at last, let's go do some Triforce stuff. Triforce related tomfoolery, which I think we're gonna start up here back at Dragon Roost Island, because I believe there is a Triforce shard in the very upper right corner of the map. So let's go snag that, because that's the one that's pretty much way out of the way of everything else. It's still annoying. Oh, I should show you guys something before we leave Dragon Roost Island. Actually, why don't we just do this? Because I've been curious about this, and I waited to do it back on screen. So I'm going to go ahead and climb to the top of Dragon Roost before we go anywhere. I'm going to show you something that I discovered, a little bit of odds and ends. There's a couple of these things that I found. I'm pretty sure they're just, you know, money, which I actually could kind of use because I gave all of my money to Lenzo to buy those legendary pentagraphs, so I am quite poor, relatively speaking. I would like to hit gold cap again. But I found this little kind of floating obstacle course at the top when I was trying to get a picture of that Rito that I was griping about a couple of episodes ago. So let's come out here, and I'll set it to day just so this guy shows up again. I'll show you guys you can get a picture of him this way. See, there he is. This dick right here. Okay. But if you set the wind towards that platform in the distance, you can float all the way out there and zoom in enough to take his picture. And it'll be good enough for the figurine maker. I do have my leaf equipped. Better check that before I just jump into the ocean. Always important. Oh, go away, Kagarak. Right. You're gonna make me deal with you? Goodbye. Alright. I need more magic, really. That's a little bit more. Okay. So you can float out here. You can zoom all the way in. You can make your camera go nuts, because I'm terrible with an analog stick. But this is basically how you take his picture. There you go. No, I don't want to save it, because screw him. This is what I really came out here, though. If you check this rock, it gives you an arrow. And you can see another platform with another rock. So let's make sure the wind is still set in the direction that I want it to be, although it should be okay. Move it a little more north. Just so that we can get there faster and hopefully get more magic. I might have to use the elixir soup for this, oh no. Go away. Don't you bat at me. weird sheep bird thing. Don't you knock me off of this rock. Don't you do that, evil. I'm not getting any more magic. But are you about to direct me to that little alcove? You are. Alright. How do I need to set the wind to get over there? And I think I am going to use my elixir soup just to make sure I don't fall into the ocean at this point. Kind of westy? Yeah, westy's about perfect. Just because this did not give me any magic. And I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I need to refill my elixir soup anyway. Let's go ahead and take this second gulp. Man, this soup has lasted forever. It has got to be bad by now. Unless it's just broth. It could just be broth and Link is a good refrigerator. Maybe it was, vacuum sealed. She properly canned it for us. I don't know. But we've had that soup for ages and have not used it. Ah. If you need keys, this is a place where you can get keys apparently. You got an orange rupee, 100 rupees, your face is beaming. Cool. And looks like this is where we're gonna pop out this brick that I've been wondering about for so very long. Right back over here. That was a neat little side jaunt, got us 100 rupees. I think that might be related to how we get Knuckle. I don't want to say too much, but that might be a regenerating treasure. I'm not entirely sure. But several islands have a treasure of 100 rupees that will regenerate. So if you desperately need money, it's a great way to get it. And you discover clues to those treasures while you're on the side quest to get Knuckle. And excuse me, I wasn't really trying to burp into the mic there. Alright. With that little jaunt done, let's see. I want to look at... Oh, I like this. This map isn't open? Let's open it. This map must be interpreted before you can read it. And it's got a giant face of Tingle behind it. Just in case you forgot who you were supposed to bring that to. But I'm gonna look at the incredible chart. Yep, that's the square we're going to. Go my boat. Go boat daddy. Actually, am I gonna need like a Hoi pair? I have a feeling that I'm going to need a Hoi pair. Give me my screaming pears. They're apparently screaming with fear because they've got fear sweat. I don't know what's going on with these pears. They kind of creep me the hell out. Alright, so this is probably going to be something that I solve with the help of a seagull, considering that Link cannot fly, or maybe a hookshot. It's got a bunch of trees. I might just hookshot up there. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Hoi pair on the bar because we will need it. But it does look like I won't need it quite yet. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh. Do I want to take care of these boats? I've noticed, by the way, I don't know if anybody of you have. Probably in your own playthroughs. Enemies don't tend to mess with Link unless he's on a boat. Like, they seem to have a real problem with him being on a boat. But once he's off the boat, I guess they assume he's just gonna drown and they leave him alone. Or maybe they just don't like the King of Red Lions. Okay, how am I gonna get close enough to this? There we go. Man, that is very tight. That's what he said. Indeed, that's what I said. Oh! Hello, Blue Chew! You're kind of sneaking up on me in the grass there, weren't you? How'd that work out for you? Yes. You died quite quickly. And I was happy. Alright. All the way up. While I'm under fire. Into this grotto or to the top? What's up top? I'm curious. We can always come back down. Pots. And that's it. And a great view of being blown up. And that is it. Okay. To the grotto then. Let go. Maybe we'll get a silver dark nut. I could get that picture. No? Well, not yet at least. What's in here? Well, maybe. Okay, this is certainly a thing. Looks... Yup. Looks a lot like fighting is gonna happen. Alright. Go ahead and, I guess I'll have to take the Huey pair off. Ow. Enjoy that. Don't corner me. And you're done. Well, that's one room down, so I'm guessing there probably is a pretty good chance I am going to get a picture of a silver dark nut. Because it looks like this is gonna be kind of different rooms of enemies to fight in very close quarters, and I would assume I hit a bonfire. Good for me. I would assume some sort of challenges from the floor as well, if I had to guess. And my main guess is when I'm done, there are gonna be dark nuts here waiting for me. So I'm looking forward to that. What's in here? Ah, Stuffos, huh? Let's see if I can combo one of you right off the bat. There we go. I'm gonna let you spin over there. Two of you would have been a problem. Getting one of you stun locked in this combo really saved my life. And that was easy. What do you guys drop? Magic, hearts, and money. Okay. That's 2 doors down. Time for a song reference. Nah, we need to go in these 2 doors apparently. Okay. Pots? Oh no, floor masters. Nope. Just these guys. Okay. I'm not too worried about you guys. Your real problem is numbers, and that is it. But your numbers have been depleted, and you were the last one out of the pot. Therefore, you are the last one to die. Never ever be the guy who jumps out of his pot last. If you coordinate an attack like that, you better not screw it up. Although, he did die last, so maybe he was better off than his brethren? I don't know. Only the blade knows. Wizrobes, please do not be the kind that summon things, and you are. Fire keys. If I needed keys. What is with the sudden thing of you guys being able to summon enemies? I don't like this. Especially fire keys. Ah. Red shoes are fine. Shoes? I can handle shoes. Alright, that's 4 doors down. I missed the song reference. Oh well. Refill my magic and my hearts. And my arrows. Something to buy from Beetle. I was right. Look at that. It's good to be right. Four of them? Are you serious? Ooh. This could get very painful. I actually kind of want to strip out the gold ones if I can. Let's see if I can narrow them down just to one silver one. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. How do I even approach this? Apparently by getting my butt thoroughly kicked, they're in a full phalanx. This is really bad for me. Can I reset this? I can't. Run away. This could be really bad. Really, really bad. I'm gonna take several of these. Just to try to get the ones that I want. Alright, that's one. Oh no, lock onto him, Link. Alright. This is going much better. Alright, now one of them should be coming at me very fast. Alright. Link, could you, like... Perfect. That's the photo. That's the pic right there. Alright, this went much better. Although he did get up really quickly. There we go. Four of them. Wow. Let's go ahead and pick up our spoils. Mostly those Knight's Crests. Those are going to be the most valuable thing. Not that we need them anymore, but they're good to sell. What a fight that could have been. I especially like when all four of them were covering each other's weaknesses. That could have been the worst. But this door is marked with a Triforce symbol. And I assume has our goodie. The Triforce glows, the chest appears. And we get another Triforce shard. Now I only need 5 more. So, with a lot of progress done on the figurine gallery, which I'm really pleased with. In fact, I'm going to go immediately turn in this picture to get that last Dark Nut. I think we're going to call it an episode here, of course, because it's getting on to be half an hour. So, next time, we're going to go in search of more Triforce shards and charts, and that's going to be pretty much it, because we still have 5 of those to go. So I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I much appreciate it, and if you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know by giving me that thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel and you want to watch more Wind Waker, subscribe, because I upload it every weekday. And if you have any hints, tips, tricks, or comments, make sure you leave me one, because I'd be curious. as long as there aren't any spoilers. And thanks again for watching. You guys have a great day. Later.